A 24-year-old Indiana man was arrested this week, several months after his newborn daughter was found with bite marks all over her body. On the 3rd of November, Gavin Rogers went to the Witham Hospital in Lebanon with his 2-week-old baby and the child's mother for the infant's checkup. Medical staff became concerned after seeing bite-shaped bruises on her knee, wrists, her forearms, stomach, leg and shoulder. Gavin told hospital staff that the bruises must have come when he open-kissed or play-bit his daughter and must have nibbled her too hard. Gavin lives with his parents in Greencastle, but stayed with the baby and her mother in Whitestown since the baby's birth. The child reportedly spent time in the neonatal ICU following her birth, and one nurse reportedly said she was not comfortable sending this baby home to the care of the father. Nurses at Witham said they heard Gavin call the baby ungrateful little bitch and said she was evil. Witham officials transferred the girl to Riley Hospital for Children in Indianapolis and alerted the Indiana Department of Child Services. A Riley doctor reported the baby had several areas of bruising, including some with teeth marks. Whitestown Police Detective Joseph Turney said that the newborn's injuries could have only been inflicted while using excessive force, which would have caused severe pain to the girl. On Tuesday the 14th of March, Gavin was arrested and charged with neglect of a dependent resulting in bodily injury and domestic battery. He's held at the Boone County Jail without bail. 32-year-old Paddy Patrick Purcell of Pennsylvania is behind bars after he's accused of entering a Bensalem home, climbing into a bed with a sleeping 9-year-old girl and assaulting her. At around 1 a.m. on Sunday the 13th of March, a girl woke up to find a stranger lying in a bed beside her in just his underwear. The girl ran out of the room to get her father, who found Paddy sitting on his daughter's bed wrapped in a blanket. He confronted the man and managed to flee the home before police arrived. The girl told investigators that the man touched her inappropriately. The girl's father described Paddy as a white male with red hair and an Irish accent, and said he did not know the man. The suspect left his jacket and keys behind with his name on them. Investigators believe that the man entered the home through an unlocked door. A short time later, police found Paddy in his apartment nearby, and he was arrested. He is charged with burglary, criminal trespass, and indecent assault of a child under 13 years old. He's been held at the Bucks County Correctional Facility on a $1 million bond. A 20-year-old man is behind bars and is accused of fatally shooting a 22-year-old man at a surf shop in Clearwater Beach, Florida. And just before 8 p.m. on Tuesday the 14th of March, authorities responded to the Surfstyle store at 315 South Gulfview Boulevard on reports of shots fired on the shop's second floor. When officers arrived, they found 22-year-old Rodney Sweeney on the floor in a critical condition with a gunshot wound to his neck. He was rushed to the local hospital where he later died. Investigators reviewed surveillance footage and identified Jonathan Stanley as a suspect. He was arrested the following night and charged with second-degree murder charges. He remains held at the Pinellas County Jail on a $750,000 bond. Authorities said that the shooting appears to have started as a fight and escalated when gunshots were fired. Police said that the victim and the suspect did not necessarily appear to know each other, but appeared to be looking for a fight. Surveillance footage showed Rodney striking a man inside the store when Jonathan pulled out a gun and shot Rodney. Jonathan then hid the gun under a clothes rack in the store and ran away. 19-year-old Zion Mizuchi was also arrested after helping Jonathan evade authorities by staying at his house following the shooting. He was charged with accessory after the fact and marijuana possession on Wednesday, but released the next day on a $5,150 bond. The investigation into the matter continues. 43-year-old Damien Holler is behind bars and is accused of fatally shooting 59-year-old Diane Stroll. At 10:27 p.m. on the 15th of March, authorities responded to 172 Shannon Drive in Long Pond, Pennsylvania on reports of a person shot. When officers arrived, they met with Damien at the door, who told them he initially thought that someone was breaking into the home where he lived. Once inside the residence, officers found Diane laying on the floor in a pool of blood, with a gunshot wound to her upper chest and was not breathing. They performed CPR on her, but she was pronounced dead when medics arrived. Investigators found a gun nearby. Damien's fiancée, Christine Fretz, and 4 juveniles believed to be his children were found in the basement of the home uninjured. Christine told investigators that the victim was her mother. Investigators said that Damien was drunk and waving the gun around and threatening occupants, which led to an argument between him and Diane. The argument turned physical and the gun discharged, killing Diane. Damon was arrested and charged with 1 count of criminal homicide, 1 count of possession of a weapon, 2 counts of reckless endangerment, and 1 count of simple assault. He's been denied bond and remains held at the Monroe County Correctional Facility.